Hello, nice to see you again. Today we're going to take a look at the DROCON Traveller. This is a lightweight drone and you can see it comes pre-assembled with the blade guards on. They're quite flexible in case of a crash. It's also got a safety sticker just to let you know how to pair this, which is quite nice. This back section is for the large battery that will need charging before you use it, and that comes in a box of bits along with the little feet that you're going to have to attach. The camera, that's a 720p Wi-Fi camera that you'll be able to record to. Some replacement rotor blades just in case you have an accident. A mini bag of bits inside the box of bits, and that's got charging cable, micro SD card, and there's the remote control as well, which comes handily pre-labelled up just to give you an idea, so you don't have to mess around with the manual. It's quite a nice remote. Doesn't take long to pair it with the main unit, and it's actually quite easy to use. Before you actually go flying, you'll need to attach the little legs, and they come with screws pre-fitted. You'll also need to pop the micro SD card in the camera and pop the camera on. That's a toolless fitting that just slides on to the bottom. You'll need to attach the USB cable and also download the app to your mobile, and you can get a real-time video feed straight to your phone. You'll need to charge the main battery up before you go flying. It's got a special adapter, but on the other end is just a standard USB. It took a couple of hours to charge, but I would say it would give about 15 minutes or so, 10 to 15 minutes, and that's including recording. The controller itself has 4 AA batteries that you need to pop in the back. Note there's a couple of buttons just on the back as well. They're all explained in the manual, and there's this very cool pop-out section which is where you can place your mobile phone. So this tucks away when not in use, and you just pull it out and you see it's a little bit springy, and that's where you can place your phone, and then you can see the image directly from the camera when it's in flight. When you want to get the images, you can either pull them straight off to your phone or use this micro SD card adapter. Having reviewed a number of these, I'm really impressed actually. This has got a one-touch takeoff button and it's pretty stable as well. So the camera footage is in the bottom right at the moment. You can see I'm actually keeping quite good control. Normally in these review videos you'd see me crash it at least once, but actually I managed not to crash this at all. It's actually quite a steady platform. There's no gimbal on the camera, so the camera itself is a little bit jerky. If we just switch over to the camera as the main view, you'll see what I mean. Going left and right, you get kind of a steady image, but actually it really shows when you're tilting it around. There's a lot of movement there. The drone itself has lights, green and red, the green being at the front, the red being at the back, so you know which way it is pointing. And overall I found this to be a very easy to control drone. I even was brave enough to take it up to some height, although you can see in the wind I was having to correct 4 little gusts of wind because it's a very light drone. But if you are very brave on a nice calm day, you might be able to take that up even further. And the one touch takeoff also helps land it, so you can see it's touching down now. Bit of a bumpy landing, but otherwise it was okay. The screen works really well, so here's the button just to demonstrate that one touch takeoff. Press the button and away it goes. It's a fairly noisy little drone, and I was a little bit disappointed because on the main Amazon page it says it's got optical anti-shake function, but as you can see that optical anti-shake function doesn't really do much compared to a gimbal. So if you're looking for something like the DJI Sparks level of quality, you're not going to get that with this, but it's a good little starter drone, and it's so stable. You can see here I don't even need to hold on to the controls. It will keep itself in about the same kind of position that you would hope, unless there's a big gust of wind. Overall then, I'd say this is the easiest drone I've flown to date. It's not a dirt cheap drone, but neither is it at the kind of DJI expensive drone level. And so if you're just looking to get into drone flying, having a little bit of fun, messing around with a bit of camera footage, then this is definitely one to consider. I'll put a link in the description below if you want to check the drone out. I hope you found this short review useful. If you have, please consider hitting subscribe, and I'll see you next time.